Alright guys, it's time to look at Tensor on the channel for the first time. Now this isn't Tensor, which is T-A-O, Tau. This is TNSR on the ticker, so do not confuse those. They actually have no similarity. I know it can be a little bit confusing sometimes. Anyways, let's take a look at this, guys. This is up right now, about 183% as I look at my phone next to me. Just a second ago, it was more than 200%. Today, it has been up 300%. But basically, this has bounced off this support here at about 3.4 cents and sitting just above 25 cents at the moment. Now, I could have made an earlier video today and looked at this when it was way up here, guys, but I wanted to let it kind of rest and see if it gets a pullback or not. Now, at the moment, it is kind of, keeping its momentum. That's a good thing, I would say. It is taking out all of this range at the moment that it's been in since about March of 2025. So this is the weekly candles, guys. This is not the daily candles. So we have this resistance. It extends back to the end of March, basically. You can see it's hit it several times along the way. And today it has busted through that along with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weekly resistances. It has also pushed through about 3 others, but not able to sustain that just yet. Now, looking at the volume profile here, you can see 8.2 cents over here in white is the point of control. We are well above that right now, but today we were well under that. So kind of crazy to see this, but yeah, we have pushed through the largest volume candle so far today. Now keep in mind, this is a weekly time frame. It still needs to seal that candle from Sunday to Monday night. Now, at the moment, it is working on the second largest volume candle. It has pushed through the 4th largest already, but again, it's not, sealing the candle from Sunday to Monday yet. Still several days on this candle to go. It's quite a hurdle to get over. Basically, it needs to break above about, let's say, we'll round this up and say 48 cents, and then it's going to get a lot more easier to go up. Now, the Bollinger Bands at the moment are not squeezing together. You can see they're actually widening, but in the summer, there was some narrowness, and it was at the most narrow point it was ever in its history, but at least on the weekly time frame. Now, the daily time frame, if we look at this, also, it's pretty narrow through here. It did kind of get a pinch back on the 29th of October, but that really didn't do much. Kind of went down a little bit. But yeah, we have a very wide Bollinger Band right now on the daily time frame. So Bollinger Bands are not playing a role in this price action. Now, taking a look at the RSI and stochastic here on the weekly time frame. This is just getting out of the oversold territory here on the stochastic. The RSI has gone sky high, as you see right now, almost getting into this overbought territory at the moment. So yeah, that's quite a jump here just in a matter of a half day, really. And I'm shocked to really see it so high. Now, if we look at the daily time frame, it is overheated here on the RSI, not at 100 just yet. But anyways, if we look at the stochastic here, also headed up pretty heavily, not overheated just yet, but I do think it will be there shortly. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, looks like the RSI is starting to roll over here, and the stochastic also about to roll over. Blue line is probably about to cross this red line to the downside. The 1-hour time frame looks a little bit interesting, a little bit conflicting here. RSI is overheated, but the stochastic actually looks like it wants to go back up. So it looks like it's about to cross the red line here and make another run to the upside, probably 15-minute time frame. Just getting out of the overheated territory here on stochastic. RSI, though, is getting a little bit overheated. So if we put this on a 4-hour time frame, guys, and get rid of this, let's see, what would I expect? It could possibly maintain this momentum tonight. But I'm not quite sure that it will. Maybe it will clear this 28 cent mark, but in my opinion, guys, if even it clears it tonight, seals any daily candles above any of these points here, I do feel this is coming back quite a ways, guys. I think it could even roll back to anywhere between about 15 to 19 or 20 cents or so just because it's had such a run. And that's typical. Usually when you get these 200-300% guys, they come back 40, 50, 60% typically. Now, one more indicator to consider, guys, is the MACD as always. And if we zoom in here, we need to see that basically this blue line just avoided crossing this red line here on Tensor. And yeah, we do have a very large green candle here. It's basically the largest candle it's seen since, yeah, beginning of January of this year. So actually it looks like momentum is to the upside, at least on a weekly time frame here. The daily time frame, if we zoom in, yes, very heavily to the upside. It did actually cross a few days ago, guys, on the 18th of November, but recrossed it yesterday and is surging to the upside. So yeah, momentum for now, at least on the longer term time frames, looks pretty good for TNSR here. Now, Tensor is the number 524 project, so it's almost in the top 500. As you see, it's up about 160% at the moment, as it says right there. Max supply is 1 billion tokens. That is not bad. Circulating is 334 million tokens, so that's pretty good as well, too. Now, if we go down, we look at the all-time high. Wow, it was $2.23 at one point, 90% down. Now, all-time low is about a month ago, and this is not a very old project, guys, so it really hasn't seen a full cycle. Could it reach its all-time high once again? Well, I do think it could, but probably not going to reach it, I would say, while we're in this bear market. You know, it is getting a little bit of a surge today. I don't even see any news here, guys. Usually when something happens, you see it here in CoinGecko, but there's nothing here, so this is just surging. I don't know. If anybody has any idea, please let me know in the comments. I don't know if there's something that they announced on their website, but for now, we don't have anything here to go off of. Now, Bitcoin is dumping at the moment. You can see this is the 4-hour time frame. I have marked off this resistance here. It actually broke it today, early this morning. The first 4-hour candle, as you see here, broke through the trend line, and since then, it has fallen back under it. So this is not a good sign, guys, and yeah, we do need to get back above this trend line here. This is a very important trend line. It extends all the way back to about the 11th of November, so 9 days this has held us down here. Now, before I go a little farther in this video, guys, you can claim some bonuses on my favorite crypto exchanges here. Also, we have Moodix. You can get a free 7-day trial, and if you're looking for a cold wallet that is about to start paying its users, well, CypherRock X1 is the one that you need. They're about to start airdropping within the wallet. So basically, you're going to get paid and you'll make your money back for the wallet eventually. So you can get 17% off your order today if you use my link. And if you want to follow me on X, you can follow me here, guys. Now, Ethereum is pretty much in the same predicament as Bitcoin at the moment. It is dumping. It's under $2,900, as you see here. It's hit this resistance since the 11th of November. I think that's the same day Bitcoin started its resistance point too. It did have this little fake out on the 13th of November though. But basically it's been under this point the entire time with the exception of that time. Anyways, I did say that we are probably in a bear market now, that we've dropped below this channel. And we did not seal the weekly candle on Sunday to Monday night of this past week at $34.50. We are well below that. We're almost $600 below that point. So guys, I do believe we are at least going to get a mini bear market. And by mini, I mean 2-3 weeks, up to maybe a small bear market, which could be a couple of months, maybe 3 months, guys. Total market cap, also same predicament as Ethereum and Bitcoin. You see it's dumping. It's under $3 trillion. The total market cap, that is not good. If we look at the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, we are losing 1.25 trillion at the moment. Same deal. We are also under this trend line, and this trend line pretty much goes back to the beginning of October. And if we look at the Bitcoin dominance, this is the one hope that we do have, guys. Now, we have this shoulder here on the left side, we have a head, and we have this right shoulder, but it isn't complete yet. It still needs to go down. You can see this arrow, it's pointing down. If we break this red line, and this red line is just an approximate, neckline that we have. So it could, be a little bit higher, could be a little bit lower. but this is just the approximate neckline. Now, if it breaks this, the target is down here below 50%. So again, that's just an approximate estimate. And Bitcoin typically goes to about 48%, all the way down to, let's say, 39.5%. So we haven't been close to that yet. Now, if we get to that range in here, guys, probably need to sell our altcoins. But when you're up this high, you typically get rid of your Bitcoin for altcoins. So yeah, we are trending this way where you need to probably think about buying altcoins at this point, just because when we hit this range down here from about 40% to 48%, that's when you're going to rotate to Bitcoin. Now here is another thing, guys. The USDT dominance is breaking a trend line, and this is the monthly time frame. So it has been under this trend line since about June of 2022, and this is not what we need to see. We do not need to see this trend line broken. Let me just put this on a daily time frame. Now, if we look at it this way, it actually has gotten support here today, and it actually broke through yesterday, just slightly. If I zoom in here, you see it just broke it. It's retested it, and now it's getting a bounce. We're sitting at 6.14% USDT dominance, so this is really, really bad, guys. We need people to put their money in the crypto. We don't need people to put their money into USDT. Altcoin season index has gone down quite a few points today, down to a 39, so we're under 40 once again. This is not good. If we look at the liquidation heat map, you can see $751 million have been wrecked in the last 24 hours. So guys, if you're using leverage, please be very careful. Please. Longs are mostly getting wrecked here because everyone is expecting a bounce. Now, it's hard to say whether or not we're going to get a bounce, in the next day or two. So please be careful. If you go to the fear and greed, we're at 11. Yesterday was a 15. So next update in about 7.5 hours. If we go to the bull market peak indicators, this continues to go down, guys. So we're not even, according to this, halfway through the bull market. And yeah, I mean, we only had one indicator hit the whole bull market. We never had two indicators at one time since I've been watching this chart together at the same time. So I don't think the bull market is over. I think it's going to be prolonged, and it's probably been prolonged just due to economic factors. We also have wars. We have Trump here, and Trump has, I think, really probably had the biggest effect on the bull market. Now, tomorrow we do have a lot of economic data coming out. We also have a couple of speakers as well. But you can see, guys, industrial production from September. We have PMI. This is actually November numbers, so that's quite new. But you can see, like, housing starts is from September. So they're starting to put out this data, which wasn't actually put out at the time it should have been. And we do also have Michigan numbers here as well tomorrow. Atlanta Fed GDP now, Q4. So there's a lot going on tomorrow, but mainly I would say the PMI, industrial production, and also the Michigan numbers are the most important things for tomorrow. Now, Moodyx is showing we had a very positive day today so far. The sentiment risk off is fading, so that's a good thing as well. The week is positive, month is positive now. So yeah, this is great news, guys. Now, if we go to FedWatch Tools, this is actually trending a little bit higher now, so more people are thinking we're going to get a cut here. So that's good as well. If we look at Polymarket, again, similar numbers. As you see, they're changing at the moment. And I do think we have plenty of time before we need to speculate on this, though. Now, crypto bubbles today just turned red, unfortunately. But I do think it will turn green if we turn to the upside with Bitcoin or Ethereum. But let's see what happens here. And if we look at CoinOndo, Tensor actually has 5 results here, so check those out. The staking in Binance is going to be very high while it's very volatile right now, so just be aware of that. This is not going to last, of course. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this video with your friends. Like I said, check out some of those links down below if you're looking for a new exchange. And guys, that CypherRock X1 wallet, it is going to pay you. So that'll be a good thing to get. You can keep your crypto locked up in your possession. And guys, I really appreciate all the super thanks and members of the channel. And guys, I will see you in the next video.